Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Ruby Golo, the Executive Director for Global Chamber Accra, Ghana. For those new to Global Chamber, we are the only chamber that operates in many countries dotted around the world. Our business is to help companies connect and do business globally without worrying about traveling to those markets. If you like what we do today and want to join the global tribe, then please feel free to talk to me after this event. A few housekeeping, please keep your microphones on mute unless you are called to speak. However, feel free to network using the chat room. You may also post your contact details so others can reach out to you directly. We all know that moving goods across borders involves significant risks, but this can be managed with proper planning and the right insurance coverage, allowing for a profitable operation. The complexity of international trade in our world today requires a comprehensive risk management strategy to protect against financial losses. It is for this reason our spotlight for today's webinar is on commercial insurance and regulatory foundations you need to know if you are considering expanding into the U.S. market. We have Monica Varas, an international and commercial insurance broker at Varas Insurance Brokerage, to share her knowledge and experience in the insurance space. Great to have you, Monica. Please tell us a bit more about yourself, work, and present what you have to share with us today. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. We're going to talk about insurance, especially commercial and international products today. And I'm going to introduce myself. I was born in South America. I was at the blink of completing my education when my father got the opportunity to move into the United States. It was a job opportunity and decide to move the whole family here. Suddenly, my whole world changed in minutes. And it wasn't easy, but I embraced the opportunity to reinvest myself. Transitioning into a new culture and a new world, it was completely different for me. But when I start learning about insurance and the stability of having insurance give you, I believe I fall in love with the insurance products, and I started and embarked on a path to establish my own commercial insurance broker firm. Today, as the founder of BIB Global INC, I lead a dedicated team providing tailored insurance solutions to business leaders, both domestically and internationally. Next slide, Bernarda, please. Let's see, what is commercial insurance? It's a type of coverage designated to protect business. That's commercial insurance, designated to protect businesses, not individuals. It helps safeguard a company assets, employees, and operations from financial losses caused by events such as property damages, lawsuits, accident, theft, or business interruptions. In a simple term, ensures that a business can continue operating and recover quickly when unexpected risk or liability occurs. Next. We're going to talk about the international market and trying to understand what it is, the risks, and how insurance can help us. Global trade drives economic growth by connecting markets, creating jobs, and fostering innovation. It also promotes collaboration and understanding among nations, build a more resilient global economy. What are the risks for international business? We have legal and compliance. Businesses must follow local and international laws and regulations. Merchants should protect themselves against lawsuits and compliance issues. We have operational risks. This can arise from property loss or damage, fire, theft, or supply chain disruption, that is one of the more common issues lately, or human errors. Human resources risk, workplace injuries or employee claims for discrimination or harassment. Technological risk, cyber attack, or system failures can severely impact operations and client trust. Reputation and brand risk. Products issues, recall, or poor crisis management can negatively affect reputation and brand image. Insurance products help businesses overcome all these risks. Next, Bernardo, please. Okay. Why insurance is a strategical tool? Insurance and compliance aren't barriers, they are enablers. They give you the power to control risk, protect what you built, and make confident business decisions. With the right coverage and structure, an entrepreneur doesn't need to depend on luck or external rescue. You operate from strength, stability, and knowledge. When you understand your risk, you gain leverage with banks, investors, and clients. Next. Now we're going to speak a little bit about type of commercial insurance products for exporters and importers. We always going to need a general liability because it will protect us against damage or injury caused to third parties. Commercial property will protect our physical asset. It will protect our building, our equipment, and our inventory. We have workers' compensation that here in the United States is mandatory in all the 50 states. If you have employees in the United States, you must have workers' compensation because this product will cover all work-related injuries or illness for every employee. Marine cargo protects goods against loss or damage during transportation. And inland marine covers the goods after it's being picked up from the port. It covers the goods while it's in transit, while you move your goods to the warehouse. Business interruption compensate for lost income during disruptions, especially natural disasters. Cyber liability will protect against cyber threats and data breaches. Directors and offices protects company leaders against personal financial losses for management decisions. Most of us as an entrepreneur we always have to make decisions, and this can take us into a financial loss or into a lawsuit. And professional liability cover errors or omissions in professional advice or services. For example, accountants or lawyers or doctors, they need professional liability. Next, Bernarda. Okay, I'm going to put some real life examples and why proper coverage matters. A Latin American seafood exporter lost an entire refrigerated shipment due to temperature failure. Their policy excludes temperature deviation. No claim was paid. Another example, a construction contractor was sued after an on-site injury. The liability coverage paid medical and legal costs, avoiding over $500,000 in losses. Third example, a tech startup faced a ransomware attack that shut down operations. Cyber liability insurance covered data recovery, IT forensics, and client notifications. A U.S. company, the last example is a U.S. company exporting machinery to Brazil lost a container overboard during a storm. The $500,000 losses was covered under marine cargo and business interruption insurance, preventing major financial damages. Each case shows you one missing clause can change everything. Reviewing your policy wording carefully, ideally with a broker, is essential for full protection. Next. It's very important for international companies to build international credibility. And the proper insurance can help you with that through contracts and compliance increase. That will help the banks, the buyers, and investors to trust you better. We have couple products that might be able to help you with that. For example, representations and guarantee insurance is common use in merge and acquisitions, protect buyers and sellers from unexpected costs if statements made during a deal are inaccurate. Example, if a purchased company has hiding debt, this policy covers the loss instead of you paying out of your pocket. We have tax liability insurance. They cover unexpected tax claims or disputes after audit or business sales. For example, if the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, that is the Office of Taxation in the United States, issues a penalty for a past transaction, this policy will help you to cover the cost. Surety bonds provide a financial guarantee that your company will fulfill all its contracts. For example, a construction firm a construction firm win more bids because bonds assure clients their projects will be completed. When you have a surety bond, the vendors will feel secure because the bonds will force the client to complete the job. Credit insurance covers unpaid invoices when customers fail to pay, keeping cash flow stable. For example, if a foreign buyer goes bankrupt, credit insurance helps recover the owed money. And the last one is universal life insurance, called ULI, combines life protection with a saving components that grow over time. For example, business owners can later use the policy's cash value for loans, investments, or buy-sell agreements. Together, these products protect your capital, support growth, and provide long-term financial confidence. Next, okay. In the United States, it's very important the role of certifications, or what we call COIs. COIs means Certificate of Insurance, because that gives us financial transparency, and I'm going to explain why. Certifications show that your business meets international standards in quality, safety, or ethics, helping buyers trust your company faster. Certificates of insurance prove your business is properly insured. Many clients and government programs require them before contracts or payments. You will obtain one after you buy a policy. Financial transparency builds credibility. Keep clear records, and being open about your financial structure helps secure funding, partnership, and better insurance terms. Together, certification, insurance proof, and transparency make your business trustworthy, ready, and competitive in the global market. Next, okay. How brokers add real value? Because we have expertise across borders, international brokers understand both the U.S. and foreign regulation, keeping business in compliance. Sometimes clients need to file regulations on their own country and the country where they're going to export their products. We can give you access to the right markets. Brokers work with both standard and surplus lines carriers to find coverage for complex risks. Sometimes the standard market doesn't offer certain products. The surplus lines carriers will be able to have, and we will be able to obtain these products through them. Language and culture bridge. We partner with carriers that can translate policies and documents according to client needs. Beyond the policy placement, our work doesn't end with the policy. We can assist with COIs, contract reviews, audits, and renewals. And keep in mind that a broker always gonna assess and give you the right protection according to your needs. Strategic risk management. We guide clients on reducing risk before losses happen. Partnership and grow. Working with the right broker means your insurance program support your business strategy, not just meets insurance requirements. Next, here is some key resources for entering the global market. The Global Chamber connects us with entrepreneurs, with global networks, trade events, and mentors to expand internationally. Select USA is a USA government program helping foreign companies invest or expand in the US with data, guidance, and local contacts. I have been a mentor for Select USA for the past 3 years. U.S. Commercial Service provides export advice, market research, and introduction to global buyers and partners. If anybody is interested, I can send you the links or the presentation. I guess Ruby is gonna share that with everybody. Okay. And finally, to finish with my presentation, confidence, preparation, and collaboration are very important. Success in global business doesn't come from luck. It comes from confidence, preparation, and collaboration. Confidence allows you to believe in your vision when the path is new. Preparation gives you the tools to face challenges with strength. And collaboration connects you with people who open doors you didn't know even exist. Entering other markets is fascinating, yes, complex adventure, but you need to enjoy that ride. I believe we are done. Thank you, everybody, for your time, for allowing me to speak about insurance. And if you have any questions, I'm open for questions.
Thank you so much, Monica. That was wonderful. I heard you mention Select USA. I had an opportunity to attend last year. It's massive. So anyone in the room interested and want to know more, I'll be happy to share more information about the upcoming one next year. It's a must attend one. You get a lot of people coming from across the world attending that conference. So thank you so much. I think we have a hand. Stephen, you want to ask a question?
Yes, so quickly. Monica, I just want to clarify, this seems so generic. What is the slight difference between insurance broker and an intermediary bank? In the space of, the international business like this. And two, what leverage do, or why would you advise someone to go in for a broker instead of, an intermediary bank, if that is possible?
Okay, the intermediary banker might not have enough products for to shop around. Let me explain you what happened. A broker works for yourself. A broker works for the client. A banker works for the bank. A broker has the possibility of many different carriers, the regular carriers and the surplus line carriers. For example, we represent 24 different insurance companies. So what we do is we assess and establish the right protection for the client. When we define what is the product that the client needs, we put it in the platform, and that platform will open to 24 different insurance companies. They are gonna get back to us with different quotes. A bank or someone working with a bank won't be able to do that. They will probably have one or two resources only, And and the products that they offer are minimum, like surety bank, credit insurance, but they won't ever have the amount of products that we have. We also are more competitive because the carriers that we deal with have these platforms where we can translate the documents. You can upload this information. You can have the app in your phone, upload all the information, and have all your documents handy for whenever you need it. I hope I have answered your question.
That's perfectly clear. Thank you so much, Monica.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Monica, we have a question in the chat room. The person is asking, how much does the COI cost for international commodities trade?
How much a COI will cost?
Yes.
Okay, that depends on the industry. And we needed it, it's very easy. It won't cost you anything. You just send your information. You send how much insurance you're gonna need, and we will create a quote. So the COI is a product that comes after you issue a policy. So because you cannot send your policy to everyone, number one is not safe. Number two is probably over 100 pages. So what we do as a broker is we create a COI where we define just basically all the insurance products that you have, and we give it to you so you can present that to all your vendors. Now, a lot of the vendors here in the United States are going to have special requirements. So basically, when you deal with a broker, you got to tell them, okay, this is what I do, but I'm also dealing with this vendor, and this vendor has these requirements for my limits of insurance and for my COI.
Great.
I hope I answered it.
SWK Business, are you happy with the answer?
Thank you, ma'am. No, really, but I just want to know exactly if do we have like a step by step, or we just have to give you all of the information and you take care of business.
Okay, what happened is in order for you to have a COI, you have to have a policy. You have to have insurance first. You cannot get a COI. COI is not a license. COI is the abbreviation of all your
Mhm.
insurance products in one piece of paper. So you have to get a quote, you have to have an insurance, you have to purchase, you have to pay for the insurance, and then you will be able to get a COI. I think that will answer your question.
I think there's a follow-up question from Gladys. She's asking if the COI already is available in Ghana, or they need to register first. So I don't know. What should be the process?
Again, a COI is not a license. It's
Okay.
the result of purchasing an insurance. After you purchase your insurance, you will get a certificate listing all the insurance products that you have, and that's what is called COI.
Okay, I get it. Okay. I
Yes.
have a question myself. So I recently got approached by a company in the UK. They are Ghanaian based, but headquarters in the UK. They are looking to expand into the US market. So they are into door to door, where Ghanaians living in the diaspora, they collect their goods and then they ship them to Ghana, and then they deliver it at their doorsteps. So my question is, does the company have to have a insurance cover for the goods, or the individual who is giving this goods to the company to cover, or both ways? So which of them has to go in for a cover?
I believe it has to be both ways, Ruby, and I'm gonna tell you why. One is we need to protect the woods. So whoever shipped the woods needs to have insurance. Now it's gonna be somebody in a place receiving those woods, right? And that person is gonna sell the woods. That person needs to be insured also, because if something happened or somebody, let's say it's food and somebody gets sick because they ate that food. Okay, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna come and file a lawsuit against the person that is selling the products. The person that is selling the products is gonna say, okay, here is my insurance policy. But probably that insurance policy is gonna go back to the cheaper and it's gonna say, okay, you guys are the one made that food, so you have to help us with this lawsuit. So you see what it is? It's a connection between one and the other one. Both of them needs to be covered.
Okay. Well, do we have any more questions? You can raise your hand or just unmute yourself and ask the question. Monica is here to answer all your questions, so get hold
Yeah,
of her.
and if anybody have any questions, there is my email. I will be more than happy to help you. Just feel free, send us the question. We don't charge for quotes, so quotes are free. If anybody needs a quote, just to have an idea what it will be the cost of an insurance policy, we can help them that way also.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The other way too is if anybody has had any life experience relating to insurance issues, you can also share so we can all learn from those experiences as well.
Yeah, and if anybody is in agriculture, in the agriculture industry or industries like that, they develop. Insurance companies are developing so many different products now. These days, we can protect everything. We can protect our vegetables, our fruits. I mean, anything. So feel free to have any questions.
Okay, this is the SWK. For the commodity trades, these are the same way to have a basic insurance, or it depends on the product that you want to trade?
Well, depends on the industry that you are. If you are trading food, you need you need a policy for the food industry. If you're trading equipment, merchandise, you need a policy for that. I didn't get the question. Can you
Yes,
repeat it?
I was talking about the commodities. No really food, but let's say cocoa bean, coffee bean, cashew. When you trade those kind of products, what kind of insurance or what kind of process do you have to go for to get an insurance? Because in terms of import export, is a different. You have a different issue from country to country, from continent to continent. So how you do that if you live in US?
Okay, so you're living in the US and you're gonna export those products to different countries? Is that what
Yes,
it is?
let's say you have the soybean from US and you want to export soybean to India, for instance. Okay, we know that you have a lot of process to go through, but in terms of insurance, because in India the system might be different and should be different. So, what kind of insurance you have to get to make sure that the soybean from US can get to the Indian market?
Okay, you have to have business insurance. Business insurance will give you a little bit of general liability. It will give that will protect you if anybody have a lawsuit against you. It will give you a little bit of business interruption. That means if something happened and let's say the weather goes bad and we lose power, we don't have electricity for a week, and all your merchandise gets bad in the warehouse, business interruption will pay for that. Then you're gonna need to have inland marine. That means cargo. You're gonna need to have cargo because you're shipping the merchandise to India. And that's it. That will be your job to do here in the United States. And the person that is gonna receive the merchandise in India will have to take care of everything that India is requesting to. On my own experience, India is one of the countries that has more regulations when it comes to insurance because they won't allow anybody to sell insurance by it has to be over there. So if you shipping this to India is the person that is gonna receive the merchandise in India will have to take care of the rest because they have to buy another insurance over there. If you ship this merchandise to Latin America, probably, the insurance that you have here will continue until the person that received the merchandise in Latin America decide to purchase another insurance or just sell the products the way they are. Did I answer your question?
SWK, are you there? Are you happy with that answer? He's not there. Stephen, I see you've posted another question in the chat. Would you want to come on the floor and ask, or you just want me to
Yeah,
read it out?
sorry. I was there, but my mic was off. So yes, she did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Ruby, just a little bit of clarification. I wanted to be sure that the COI is it to only corporations or businesses to be precise, or this could also be issued to individuals?
No, COIs can be issued to individuals. A lot of people decide not to form entities and they just work under their name. For example, instead of me being Varas Insurance Brokerage, maybe I decide to work just as a Monica Varas. And Monica Varas is my company because it's my name. We can have the COIs under personal names also.
Great. Okay. We have another question. Where is it? I thought I saw a question from Gladys. I've read that one. I thought I saw a question from from Agnes. She's asking, would you advise a client considering taking a loan facility from a bank for expansion to get insured, and why? What type of coverage will be advisable?
Ruby, can you repeat the question for me, please?
So, what will you advise a client considering taking a loan facility from a bank for expansion into a new market? So
Okay.
what type of coverage would that person need to have?
Probably the bank is gonna ask them or force them to have a bond. So the bond will it will force them to have a backup. For example, purchase a bond, but let's say they own a house. The house is gonna have to be a guarantee on that loan. I don't see any insurance products that it will help her in the case of not being able to pay the loan. But it's a lot of insurance products that can help you to avoid having any issue. For example, if you have a general liability, will avoid you to have any lawsuit. If you have business interruption, I think it's one of the biggest products for somebody that is in business. Because if it's any interruption in your business, it will help you to recover financially. So that means that you will be making your money regardless and you will be able to pay your loan. The only other product that I think, but it will take time, is ULI, the Universal Life Insurance, where you can accumulate money. What happens is your money gets accumulated and get reinvested in very secure markets. So that will allow you to gain the interest and make money. That will be a product that you can also look into it. But having your business well insured, I think, is one good possibility too.
Okay. Monica, I have another question for you. So I know you are based in the US. So how do you work with other brokers in other countries? Like, let's say, for instance, in Ghana, how do you collaborate with colleagues in the insurance space?
Yeah, we are brokers here on the 50 states of the United States. When it comes to countries around the world, we co-broke with another companies. Also, sometimes a few of the carriers that we have here in the United States are already open to other countries. For example, CHAP, I believe, has a 54 locations around the world already. If I'm not mistaken, Travelers have 38 locations around the world. Lloyd's from London, from England, that is already here in the United States, have locations all around the world. So if we cannot do it through those carriers, we co-broke with other brokers.
Fantastic. That's really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have any more questions? Anyone to share an experience? I'll just go around the room and call names.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
I actually joined very late, but my name is Amma. I'm an insurance broker in Ghana. So when I saw the brokerage, I became interested. And you made mention of the fact that whether or not they partner with companies in Ghana. So I'm making myself available when there's any business that is coming from you and you need a fronting in Ghana. I'm available. So
That's great. Please
yes.
send me your information. I would love to co-broke with you.
That's fine. So how do I send it? That's your number on the screen.
Please send me an email at monica@varasinsurance.com.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, Monica.
Thank you, Amma. I like the spirit, and it's all about collaboration. We need each other.
Yes, it's
We
great.
cannot do business alone, and that is why we at Global Chamber we offer this platform so that people can connect. Amma is in Ghana, Monica is in the US. So how sweet that is that this webinar is able to connect you two. So Amma, please share your contact details in the chat. I'll be happy to do an email intro and put you two together as well. So I just love that.
I will.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today.
Welcome.
Anyone else want to take the floor? Or maybe what we can do is we can go around the room. If you want to come on stage, just tell us who you are, where you are joining us from, and what's your business line, so we better understand where you are connecting from. You never know, your answer could be in the room today. So I will start. So you know my name, I'm Ruby Golo. I'm the founder and CEO of Global Trade Consult. We help foreign companies to expand into Ghana. And so we provide various services. It looks like we are having feedback from your end. Okay, thank you. So I'll take that again. So I'm the founder CEO of Global Trade Consult. We help foreign companies to expand into Ghana with their products and services. And we do help local businesses also expand internationally. I also double as executive director for Global Chamber in Ghana as well. So I'm happy to pass the baton to, I see Komi in the audience. Thanks for joining us. He's the board chair for Global Chamber Ghana. Komi, would you want to come on stage and tell us
Yeah, Ruby, yeah, I can come on stage. Sorry, I'm in a noisy place. If you guys can hear me, just let me
Yes.
know. Okay.
Yes.
My name is Comic Crew. I'm the board chair for, like Ruby said, for Global Chamber. I've deal in international investment and insurance matters from the U.S. to Africa most of the time. I personally represent a couple of large insurance companies from the U.S. that do business in Africa. What I'm really interested in hearing about is investment protection insurance. For instance, um, things like political risk coverage. I know the World Bank a has come up with a new product now that cover losses that result from political risk. I don't know if she can say anything about that.
I like that question, especially with the current situation in Cameroon as we speak. So, Monica, what do you got to say with that?
Well, we offer political risk on a lot of the products that we have. So, depends on the country. I believe every country in the world is listed with these companies right now. It was in certain times where we were not able to give you that protection. But right now, with the change of governments, with the change of currency, and with the issues that we are having, I think political risk and terrorist insurance are very important. Yes, we offer those also.
Thank you. That's very good. Thank you.
Who would like to come next? SWK Business, tell us about your business
I do.
plan. Okay.
I do. This
Okay.
is Guillermo Perez, and I'm from Mexico. I work for a company as a director for exports. We do cereals for breakfast. We already sell a little bit in the U.S. and also in Central and in South America. Of course, we sell them here in Mexico, and we also do some snacks. And I'm already on the process to get introduction to the U.S. This is why I was interested in the conference. Thank you very much, Monica, for it. And well, I've already shared my data, and we can be in touch via that way. No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to hear that that section is useful to you. Who would like to come next?
Hello,
I think I would.
Ruby. Okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Oh, all right. So this is
uh,
this is Daniel. I'm very happy about the Mexicans business. I want to introduce myself, and then, if possible, we can look at how maybe we can have that cereal company in West Africa or Ghana. So Daniel, LD Ghana say, I'm into international trade and finance. I consult for Euro Exim Bank, and then also Silicon Valley, basically on LC, bank guarantees, performance bonds, and all that. So if you need any trade instruments to help you to facilitate your international trade, I could help on that. And I also do some other side gigs with Ruby, the host. Thank you. So the Mexican, if it is possible, we can look at how we can represent a company here in Ghana or West Africa, maybe Africa as a whole. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Daniel. I'll do the connection after the event. So SWK.
okay. Thank you very much. My name is Wanzi Kafi. I'm originally from Ivory Coast, but I'm living in US for I don't know so many time. I'm a founder and CEO of SWK Business. We do import, export, and wholesale, and we also work with the government at support outsourcing services for the government. So the reason why I'm here is just because we did have a plan and a connection with everything that goes and come from Africa, especially West Africa. So that's pretty much the main thing. And if you guys need some information about government contract or import export, even if we are focused in India and Europe for now, we can talk about. Thank you very much.
Great. Next. Anyone up for it? You can unmute and speak. Or shall I just call names? Amma, you spoke earlier. You told us you are a broker in Ghana. So which company do you work with?
Hello.
Go ahead.
Please, are you speaking to me?
Yes. I
Yes.
wanted you to properly introduce yourself.
Okay, all right. So my name is Hannah Amakumsen. I'm the managing director for Guard Risks Insurance Limited, and we are based in Accra, Ghana. So we do everything in insurance brokerage services. So this is a very good platform. Anytime you had you have any fronting to do in Ghana or anything related to insurance in Africa, I've left my details in the chat, so you can contact me and I'll be willing to assist. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have two Charles in the room. Any of you can take the floor. No? Sahil, would you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, this is Siley. It rhymes with smiley. Let me see if I can switch on my camera too. So I happened to join a little late, but it was a good conversation to know, and especially what all different requirements are, necessities of trading business. That was good to know. We are more into software, and are you able to see my camera? I don't know. So.
Yes, we can see you. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So we are more into software. We support businesses for digital transformation. So we provide different solutions, starting from invoicing, payment integrations, and up to developing a complete custom software suite from scratch to deployment, post-production support, and tech annual maintenance contracts and all. So anybody who is into that and ready to take the help of technology to scale up your business, especially the AI age, wherein the growth, the tech is going to take over very exponentially. We may not even realize it today. So it is always good for businesses to get on something, because you cannot scale business with Excel sheets and just few documents, and that's where there is a need of using appropriate tech products, and that's what we help. And this session helped me, especially because I was learning about Varas insurance on Global Chamber WhatsApp groups and all. But this was good to know, in terms of knowing what all different insurances you provide. So it was quite informative session for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajani.
Thank you. You're welcome. We have a few minutes to close the meeting. So if you have any questions, Madam Agnes, I don't know if you are still in the room. You wanted to share an experience you had. Madam Agnes Ankra, are you there? Okay.
Hello, yes, Ruby, I'm here actually.
Okay. Would you want to share the experience you had?
All right, sure. So, I think you asked if anyone had an awful experience or any experience of a sort that they had wanted to share. So the more reason why I'm more, driven to insurance these days stems from the fact that sometime in 2008, I purchased over 17,000 worth of shares in Ghana, and from one of the banks, and it was worth over 5,000 US dollars. Until date, I have received a little over or a little under $500. And as it stands now, if I am to sell, it's going to go for about 1,500 Ghana cedis, which is very, very little. And I mean, I did not look into insurance or anything of a sort at the time. I didn't look into the right financial structures. So I just wanted to share this, and to encourage what you are doing, because I think it's really the right thing to do. We need more education in this regard so that we all will learn and plan better for, the future. Currently, as you know, I run an educational institution in Ghana here. And we are, at the phase where we are looking into either welcoming investors or, assistance in that area. So yes, briefly, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you so much, and hi to everyone.
Thank you. Yes, sometimes we realize that we could have fixed problems if we would have had the proper insurance product. And believe me, that happens to me long time ago also. When cyber attacks were not that common and cyber insurance was not that common. But I was running a business that got attacked through the computers, and the business was destroyed. And I could be, me selling insurance if I would have the proper, but it was not the right time. It was over 20 years ago. Cyber was not that common, and but we lost a lot of money because of that. So it's better be protected. I'm protected.
Indeed, it is very important for us to get prepared so that when the unexpected happen, we actually covered. So I'm just opening it up for last introductions. I don't know, Mohammed, would you want to come on stage? I'd see Mary as well. Anyone interested in introducing themselves, this is the time. Anyway, I probably will ask the last questions and then we can close. I like the cybersecurity aspect, and with all the AI and all that we have going on, I think it's something that we seriously need to look at. Siali, sorry, if I didn't get the pronunciation well. I know you are in the AI space, the tech space. So what would you recommend when it comes to protecting ourselves against cyber attacks?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, cybersecurity is not what the specialty we work with, but we do have, other partners who are the leaders in that space. But security is very essential. One of my clients, they are actually have a patented software to, have a next gen security in terms of, for example, I'm just watching looking at my phone and somebody shoulder surf. So how that data is going to be protected, right? So they have a technology wherein it continuously keeps polling based off of your biometrics, whether it is face ID or your thumb. So that is something, new coming in security. It is more of, encryption also, which we need to take a look from that side, especially post quantum world, wherein the computers are going to run so fast than what it used to be. So it's very easy to break the traditional encryption algorithms and just steal the information. So cybersecurity is not going to be on a back front. It has to be forefront. It has to be taken into account first. It has to be part of the architecture that we deliver. That is always going to be that way now, and that has to be taken on, very seriously for all the companies and businesses who want to thrive in the coming years.
Great, thank you for that. I see, Donna, you just arrived in the room. Would you want to introduce yourself? Great to have you.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I'm driving in the car.
Yes, we can hear you. Go
Thank you
ahead.
so much. And thank you for taking time out of your day. We actually got to get to know each other a lot better a few days ago. So thank you for that and Global Chamber in general. But good morning, everyone. My name is Donna Smiley. I'm based in the Atlanta, Georgia market. I'm a commercial real estate broker specializing in U.S. market entry as well as cross-border opportunities. I primarily work with India. I've helped several Indian companies get their first U.S. office in the United States, and continuing to help other Indian companies do that as well. And I look forward to working with you all and connecting with you all. I put my information in the chat. Thank you so much for this platform to speak.
Thank you. We appreciate you. So, Monica, we just have a few minutes to go. And what are your closing remarks? We thank you so much for your time today.
I want to thank you everyone for being with us this morning. I have learned with all these years that education is very important, especially if we want to if we want to be out there being exporters or importers and dealing with different cultures and different countries and different regulations. So please trying to be up to date. We trying to post and offer articles, free articles on LinkedIn every week. I think that brings a lot of interesting information. Feel free to read a little bit about it. And any questions, we're here to help you. We have been working with the Global Chamber. I believe it's our 4th year, and we're very happy, and we will be more than happy to help anyone here. Thank you again.
Okay. On that note, I would like to thank everybody for making time to join us today. We really enjoyed your company. And thanks to Monica as well for sharing all this knowledge with us. We will take it into consideration to not play around with insurance at all, whether individually or business. So thank you so much for that. For those who are interested, so Accra meets every last Tuesday of the month. So our next section will be 25th of November. We do have an expert who is a cybersecurity expert to come and talk to us. And so please put that in your calendar and look out for the details from us soon. It was great sharing this time with you today. Thank you to all, and have the best rest of your week. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you
everyone.
so much, Ruby, for the opportunity.
Yes. I'll just stay in the room for a few minutes. Anyone want to talk to me one-on-one, I'll stay on for a while. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruby. And
You're
thank you,
welcome.
Monica. Yeah.